Hi, how are you? Why? Where are all the girls? Where are all the girls on this live stream? Are there no girls? Where are you from, sis? I'm from Germany. Как дела? I'm fine. What about you? Please stop telling that you love me. That sounds kind of like you're in a psychosis. Are you in a psychosis? How are you? I'm fine. I wish to... What? Wieso sind Mädels... Wo sind die Mädels? Sind wir nicht gut genug? Was meinst du? Why are there mostly men here? I also don't understand that. Like, I was questioning that as well. I think a lot of men struggle with lust. That's why they cheat. And not all men cheat. I have a really nice brother, and my brother is the type of person, he even gives me princess treatment just because of the fact that I'm a woman. He is not obligated to do anything for me, but he does. He carries my suitcases everywhere, he carries my stuff. If I don't even ask him, I don't even have to ask him, can you please carry my stuff? He sees that I'm struggling to pick something up, he just tells me to throw it out of my hand and he picks it up for me. He's so nice, I swear to God, my brother is literally such a gentleman towards every woman. That is how it's supposed to be, and I know that he would never cheat. And there's very, very few men who don't cheat, who can control their lust, and who are very, I think, especially godly men, like men who go to church or are very religious, are tending to not cheat. Obviously, there's also religious men who cheat. I know I had that a lot in church, but I don't want to say all men because that would be unfair to the good men, but I swear, all of the boyfriends of my girlfriends, you know, the boyfriends of my girls, the boyfriends of the people around me, the men of my aunts, all of them somehow mess up really big time in the relationship. And I'm asking myself, why is it so complicated to find a man who provides, okay, who doesn't expect me to work, because one day I will have his children and I will do that full time, take care of the children, who is very attentive to emotional needs, who is emotionally intelligent, who is not aggressive. Like, why is there so little men out there? Like, why? Why is it so difficult? Where do you live? I live in Germany. Hi, hello. Will you like religious men? I'm Christian myself. What is your advice to someone who is about to go into a relationship? My advice is be careful. Look at the red flags, don't ignore them, because small things will turn into bigger things. And that is the truest thing ever I could ever tell you. If you see a small red flag in the beginning, that means, because this person is showing itself from the best side in the early stages. In the beginning, you want to show your best side to that person. And if you see bad behavior in the beginning, trust me, best believe it will get 10 times worse once you meet that person or you are in a relationship for a long time with that person. Literally, it will get so bad. So bad. And I myself, I'm also not free of mistakes. And you can forgive that person, and you can also work through things. I'm no one to say don't work through things. You should not even try. But, you know, be careful. Especially when it's toxic behavior, or you can see them going to the club or drinking or smoking. For me, that also is a big no. I don't date men who smoke. I don't date men who drink. And I don't date men who party. I used to be on Tinder two years ago, and there are so many guys who post pictures of them in the club drinking or with girls in their arms like that, and they're their friends, you know. My future boyfriend is not allowed to have any women as female friends. I don't want that. I don't believe in that. You can literally, no. I want someone who is spiritually woke, like maybe a Christian or someone who really believes in God. Someone who does not smoke, drink, party. And that is such a huge, like, how should I call it? Like, a lot of guys would feel like I'm putting them in a cage, or a lot of men would say, no, this is too much, you're asking for too much. For me, that is literally a basic thing. I also don't do these things. I also don't go party. I don't drink. I don't smoke. I believe in God. I don't have male friends. So my man has to put the same thing on the table. If not, then you can leave. Thank you so much for the advice. You're a great woman I have ever come across with.